Boy, do I have an update for you guys. Holy crap, I had a sweet flyby too of someone in an STI and I accidentally deleted it. Oh well. But I have a big update for you guys on the GTP and the GXP. That's coming this evening. I'm all bundled up for once. I'm dressed like a Minnesotan for real. Got my bomber hat on and all my good stuff. It's finally a nice day out, but it's still kind of chilly. There's Pup taking a shit and Yanni. What a sight. The one day I dress for Minnesota winter and it's freaking 50 degrees out, or 45. Of course it's nice out. Look how dirty this thing is. I'm gonna try and get it washed pretty soon, maybe tomorrow. It's just been so cold, there's no point, you know? But I have a good update on the GTP and then a little update on this one too that I'll be doing actually this evening. I'm gonna get her washed soon and the update's coming later in this video. Oh, really?
It's just there.
Bella Marie. Yeah.
Look, Bella.
Pop! Hi, Bella Marie.
Really scare you. Bella, no. Oh, God. You're gonna get your head stuck.
And it's Yanni's birthday tomorrow, so everyone can say happy birthday if you will. That'd be awesome.
Oh, you don't want to play chase?
And Yanni's turning 20, by the way, the big 2-0.
It's my golden birthday. November 20th.
You're so hot, so you could murder me, and I wouldn't feel a thing. Bittersweet in your protection, darling, saving me from yourself. You're so hot, so you could murder me, and I wouldn't feel a thing. Bittersweet in your protection, darling, saving me from yourself. I love your love is murder. Your love, I love, it's killing me. So I love your love is murder. Your love, my love, it's killing me. So I love your love, I love your love, I love your love, I love your love, your love.
Here's the update I wanted to give you real quick. I'm going to go more in depth on it when I get the GTP back on Friday. I'm going to bring it back up to Brainerd because there's a really good spot I want to talk about it at. Just a really scenic spot and stuff like that. But this is still pretty good. I mean, right behind the Ford dealership. Sorry about my shadow ruining it. Sun's in a great spot. But she's filthy. But the update is, so the GTP is getting fixed and I'm picking it up Friday. It's gonna be about $500, $488 actually. But so what was wrong? The good news has a different engine in it. It has he said roughly 100,000 miles. The engine looks really good. It runs strong. It's not the same engine that the car had that was 205. So it's less miles than the odometer says, or the odometer, whatever. But so that was really good news. He said the bad news, whoever did it like shit. He said they just jerry-rigged it and put it in there. He said it was missing a whole motor mount. He said that was causing it to shake at highway speeds, which makes sense. He said one of the wheels didn't have a weight on it, which was also contributing to that. The car had brand new tires. They were in great condition. Brand new AC compressor, like I was told. He said the supercharger's in good condition. You know, nothing's wrong with it. It boosts good because they took it on a test drive. I think it was like a 115-point inspection they do for free on it. He said they shook down the front end, the rear end. Everything's great. Wheel bearings are good. Tie rods, everything. The struts are fine. He said the struts are a little rusty up in there. That's could be a little bit for a stiff ride. He said, but that'll go away as I drive it because it sat for a while. All the vacuum lines were screwed up. They were just not even really like working right. And he said that was causing the idle funny, and then another part of it idling funny and like when I fill up with gas, like how it won't start at first startup, takes a couple times, was because the purge canister. He said that'll take care of the engine light, the O2 sensor, bank 1 performance or something like that. He said, so they're taking care of all that. They're doing it all with labor. They redid all the vacuum lines, the hosing, everything for the engine. He said it's good to go now. He said it's going to be a good car. He couldn't believe I paid $600 for it. $488 out the door. And then when I picked that up Friday, they're taking this one in and they're going to find out what's wrong with it, with the engine light. Whatever's wrong with it, they're going to fix it. And I already know this one's the purge canister too, because that's what it says. So it's going to be the same thing as the other car. And he said both of them are evaporating gas because of the purge canister. He said that's why I'm going through so much gas. So yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. Oh, I thought that was pushed out for a second. Yeah, I'm really excited. Both of them are going to be 100% good to go. The only thing with this one is it's still going to need struts, but they're fine. They're not even popping anymore or anything like that. I don't hear them pop when I drive. Like, it's a fine drive, it's a fine, smooth ride. So they're fine for now. I'm excited to get the rims for this, and when I order them, I'm ordering new brakes again because these were just cheap brakes I ordered. As you guys know, I just put these on like a couple months ago. They were just cheap brakes to get rid of the squeak, and they do their job, but I'm getting a lot better ones that are drilled and slotted and with ceramic pads. These are ceramic pads. The pads on these are really nice. But I'm getting new brakes to go with the new wheels and tires, so the rust is gone. They're zinc coated, so they're not going to rust like this. My whole wheel area is going to be so clean with my new wheels and tires. 20x9 Verde Axis V99 satin black rims. God, I'm excited. Fenders are already rolled. But yeah, so everything's going to be fixed and good to go. On Friday for the GTP, I'll pick it up. I'll do an update up here in Brainerd. This one's going in when I get this one back, you know, like a couple days later. Probably like Monday or Tuesday. Probably Tuesday. I'll tell you guys what was all wrong with this. That they fixed it. And yeah, so I'm so excited for these things to get a little bit better gas mileage, you know, because the fumes are coming up in the engine and they're just evaporating. That's pretty much what he said. And he said all the issues from that GTP, well, one of the front wheels had 3 lugs, and I knew that when I got it. I shouldn't have drove on it, but I did. I drove it home, and I got lugs in this car. They're in my trunk. I'm not going to show you. It's a mess. But I got new lugs to put on it right when I get it back. So he said that probably could have been causing some stability issues on the highway too. He said, but it's going to be good to go. They test drove it. It drives like glass, smooth as glass. He said for a $600 car, he'll probably never see another deal like that because the engine is not even the 200,000 mile engine. It's literally, like he said, around 100,000 miles. It's in great condition. You know, no head gasket leaks, nothing like that. He said all the oil on the engine was just oil. He said it's just, nothing was bad. The oil's good. And he's going to go through all that on this because this car puffs white smoke. And I've been told it's from my DOD, to place it on demand, the oil deal with these cars. And I was supposed to get a dyno tune on the 14th, but I just didn't want to pay for it then, so I rescheduled it later on this month, well, in December. So I'm still going to get the dyno tune on this car. That just gives me more time to get the K&N intake on it because I just don't have the money for it right now with rent and everything. Books for next semester. So, but that's all coming here in December for sure. The K&N colder intake for this, one for the GTP so I can get supercharger wine. I'm going to get a pillar pod, killer gauges installed, so I'm talking fast, it's freaking cold, on the GTP. The shop that's doing the dyno tune is going to install that for me on that for half off because, you know, I'm getting a dyno tune. And they're going to delete the DOD and my O2 sensor on this. Well, O2 sensor, engine light. So this will have no engine light at all. So I'm talking fast, it's freaking cold, and I gotta pee. But yeah, so that's pretty much the update. Really good stuff to come. I'm definitely gonna make a video on the dyno tune, of them dynoing it. I'm really excited for them to delete the DODs, and that's what we're going for. He says he thinks I'm gonna gain 70 horsepower. He showed me charts. I wanted proof, obviously. And they're getting people around 65 to 75 wheel horsepower gains off a dyno tune. Most of them had a colder intake, and which one this one will. So that's gonna be pretty cool. I really hope my numbers come close to that, because that means this car will go from 303 to like 370-ish. And then that'll bring this car to almost 300 wheel horsepower. Not quite, but it's very doable, because I have some headers I'm looking at, or a downpipe. But I think I'm gonna go with the headers. They just look a little bit cooler in the engine bay too. And They're OBX Racing headers. They're not the most expensive headers in the world, but they definitely are better than what it's got. Then we'll go to under the hood after I get my rims, because I want to finish up the look on the outside. It's almost done, as you can see. It's just the wheels and new brakes are left, and then the outside will be good enough for me. I don't want to lower it at all. I'm in Minnesota. The winters are rough. I don't want it too low. I know I could do BC Racing coilovers and, you know, adjust it for winter and then adjust it for summer, which I might do when I get money. But I kind of just want to stick with the Bilsteins and get brand new ones when I can find them. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the update, guys. I'll probably do it for this entire video, I guess. So definitely stay tuned for those videos coming. For Christmas, I'm getting a MacBook Pro. And then for myself, I'm getting the Canon T6i, the film kit from Best Buy. Gonna be completely awesome. I'm so excited for that camera. It's like one of the cameras I want the most out of any camera. I don't care what price. The camera's about $750 to $770 for the kit at Best Buy. But I work at Best Buy now, so I get a sweet discount. And my coworker has a Focus RS, and hopefully I get to go for a ride in it soon. But yeah, that's gonna end the video, guys. I'll definitely record that ride if I get it. I have a Type R ride coming. I'll record that. And like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Listen to this. This is so creepy. It's been doing this for like 2 days, off and on. Move your hand. And it's so loud, you can hear it ringing through the apartments. It's terrible.
Ooh, who's that? Ooh. Yes.